I think I just heard the log truck pull up, so let's go check it out, see if he's here. Couldn't be happier with that load. So there's some big logs in there. We might need to get a splitter for the excavator. A nice full load of clean logs makes me really happy. I bought a triaxle load last year and it wasn't so great. I had a couple sycamore logs in it, a couple rotted maple logs, so not the nicest stuff and nowhere near as full as that load is, and I actually paid less for this load. And it sounds like these guys are going to be a pretty good connection, so I'll be buying a lot more truckloads from them. All right, I am down here where the carport's gonna go. Now don't get mad, I know I started this without you guys, but I was able to get a little help the other night getting these bents put up. So these were, they're not heavy, but they're just awkward to lift up by yourself because one side wants to kick out. So it really takes two people to do this, but really easy. You know, you lay the runners down. They are actually in 3 pieces. So you got one piece here, connects, and then another connection right there. So 3 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bents. And each one of those is 5 pieces each. So let me flip you around. I think it's easier without the sun in the camera. I still have to finish screwing them together, but you've got one piece stops about right there, and then the second piece runs up to about there. You've got a short piece at the top at the peak there, another piece that runs down, angles, stops there, and then that bottom leg. So 5 pieces, really easy to put together. They just slide into each other. You screw them in to lock them in place and they're good to go. So I got to finish putting the screws in, and then there are 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces that tie the peaks together. And then once those are on, I'll square this up again, and then we'll start putting the roof panels on. I'm not quite sure how I want to do them yet. I may put some side pieces on. I think they stop right where that connection is and wrap up and around, but I might just screw a row all the way down each side just to hold this together a little bit nicer so it doesn't shift. And then I'll have to work my way from the peak down. I don't know yet. I'll just kind of start working on it and see how it goes. But I'm not going to get a whole lot of time today to work on this. I actually have to run out soon. Anthony has a baseball game. So it's been a busy day just running around doing some errands. And I've been working on this as I have some time this week. But hopefully in the next, couple days I have to work on this, I will get this thing wrapped up. So, all right, let me get the rest of the screws in, and then I'll start working on the supports. Welcome back to day 2 of the carport project. So I have all the screws in for every archway, and there's a lot of screws. Each one of these vents or archways has 28 screws in it. So finally got all those in. Right now I am putting up, I've got 3 more of the top supports. Got that one in. They're a little tricky by yourself, but hopefully the last 3 go a little smoother. Once you do one, you can usually get a better process down and make the last couple go a little easier. So I want to get those done, and then that is probably going to wrap things up for today. I don't know if I'm going to get any roof panels up. It's getting pretty late in the day. I've had a lot of stuff going on, so I might call it quits once I get these up. But that means we're getting close to being done with this project. So the last thing I will have to do then is get the roof panels on. So it will be great to finally get this done and get some more equipment storage. All right, I grabbed 2 screws, a clamp, my driver. The first one I just kind of eyeballed it. I thought I had it pretty close, but I was actually way off on center. So nothing lined up. So this time we're going to measure. Let's see. So far, the gap has been shorter than this support bar, so it's helping me get this lined up. All right, each one of these has 4 screws in it, so I'll put the other 6 in, and then we're going to move on to the next one. I'll leave the clamp. I didn't use the clamp that time, but we'll leave it there. Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap things up for today, so stick around for the completion of this carport project. I got a really nice load of logs I'm going to start processing really soon, and I'm actually working on a new location to stack logs and split them. So I think it's all going to work out for the best. It's going to give me a little more room, and I won't have so much stuff in the front of the house where it's kind of an eyesore. So I'm just kind of planning that out, moving some stuff around. You guys will probably see that on the next video. So thanks for joining me. See you on the next one.